Hey babies, I'm back. I'm just walking and just thinking. My walks, when I do them alone without my children, they're like a form of meditation for me because anytime I'm out in nature, I feel at home, honestly. Even though it's some bugs and some animals I could do without encountering. But a lot of times they're just attracted to my aura, to my energy. And I get that because we are all one and we all are connected. But I was just, within and just, speaking to my higher self and saying, thank you. Thank you for always being there. Thank you to God for always being there, for allowing me to survive so much, and to be able to walk by myself without a weapon or without looking over my shoulder, without anxiety, without fear. It is a miracle for somebody like me. And everyone may not be able to relate to this. My survivors will be able to relate to this. Like seeing how far you've come, it's just sometimes mind-blowing, even though you were the one who had that experience.
Wait.
Like, even though it's like, yeah, I went through this and I went through that and I'm still alive. Like, when you really reflect on it and think about it, you're like, dang, I really legit survived that, and just having that comfort and that confidence in your own skin, like,
wait.
It's freedom. It's gaining your wings. Hence the reason why, like, I designed this necklace. It's crazy. Is this car going? Let me go. Hold on. And for someone like me and those of you who God raised you from the dead, like allowed you to continue leaving, allowed you to come back to life. And for me, it's happened so many times. And so it's like that phoenix rising, like that's my story. That's the bulk, that's the core, the foundation of my survival, is actually being burned down, actually being destroyed, actually having a one thread left and rising from it. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful. Like, I'm out here walking by myself and I'm not in fear and I'm not scared and I'm not ready to fight. When you go through something or some things, depending on how it went for you, right? And you're like, I'm not constantly in a state of fight or flight or fight, however it goes. It's not even a part of my vocabulary anymore, y'all. Like, that's huge for someone like me. Like, years ago, I couldn't even go into certain neighborhoods, even in the safety of my own vehicle. I couldn't even go into certain neighborhoods because the fear was so heavy. I couldn't even see the faces of certain people because the anxiety, the fear, the crumbling of my soul and my spirit was so heavy. If you hear me, you hear me. If you don't, you don't. Listen. That healing on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, on a mental level, on a physical level. Listen, if you know, you know. If you you know. I hope many of you don't know, because everybody doesn't get to survive. Everybody doesn't get to make it to healing. And I'm sending love to those souls. I'm sending light and peace and comfort to those souls. But for those of you who, like me, survived trigger warning, survived death, survived your trauma, you know, like PTSD ain't got nothing on this level of healing. And I'm not saying that we aren't aware. Yeah, we're more aware because of what we've been through, right? We're more aware of everything. What we can see, what we can sense, what we can hear, what we can feel. But that within itself is purposeful, right? That's purposeful. Because yes, things like, I don't totally agree with the whole statement of things don't happen to you, they happen for you. No, things do happen to you and they happen for you. Let me make sure I ain't about to get hit by a car, y'all. They do. They happen to you and they happen for you. And it's all purposeful. And no matter how long it takes, if it's meant for you to come out of it, no matter how long it takes, I'm telling you, when you get to look back, if you get to look back, you're like, God damn, did I really die that many times? Did I really survive that many times? Yeah, you did. You did, man. We did. This life is beautiful and it's precious. Everybody keeps on saying, oh, life is so short. No, it's not. It's not short. It's beautiful and it's precious. And it's meant to be taken care of with the greatest of care, with the greatest of love, and the greatest of intention. And to anyone that has come across this video, trigger warning, if you have been traumatized, if you are being traumatized, if you're going through something, if you have PTSD, you know, if you have wounds, if you're unhealed, I want you to know today, this is your message. This is your sign. This is your call to action, to run towards your healing, to run towards your closure. Excuse me, y'all. I got that stuff that gets on your lips when you wear gloss. Anyway, this is your sign, man. This is your message. So don't be scared. Sometimes we find comfort in what we expect, the expectation of this is going to happen to me today. I expect it. I've been there in so many different ways, but I am standing here alive and in one piece just to tell you that it's your time to be free. It's your time to rise from the ashes. It's your time to claim and gain your healing. It's your time. It's your time. Don't let it pass you by. It's for you. And guess what? Don't even feel bad, because if it does pass you by, it's going to come back for you again. Because if you came across this message, that means it's yours. And God is prepared. The universe is prepared, okay? Your angels are prepared to make sure that you get this closure, you get this healing, you get your justice. And it may not look like what you think it's gonna look like, but it's gonna be perfectly crafted for you. I'm sending out so much love, so much light, so much peace to all those who came across this message. I love you and God loves you so much more.